Just want to say greetings to all of my Israelite brothers and sisters, heirs and joint heirs, all of you that are out there joining in. I want to say greetings to all of you all. Thank you for tuning in. As I have titled this, I am here with a Hebrew musical artist, brother Lorvins, all the way from Tampa, Florida. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. How you doing, Pastor Johnson?
I'm doing good. I had a chance to see your studio in the background. You're doing
Yeah.
very good. Pan it around there. Let us all check it out.
Oh, I can show you around. Hold on. Let me
Keep it long ways.
long ways. Okay.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Okay. Let me switch the camera around.
Okay. There you go. We can see it great. We can see it great.
This is something pretty much probably give you a little right here. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So this is like your bedroom where you do most of your work at.
You can call it the office. You know, these are some of the equipment that I use. These are all little, these are called preamps that we use for vocal mics. You can
Yes.
the guitars and any instruments that you have. Got a couple monitors where we mix and reference to see how the music sound. And of course, we got this big monster sub right here to check to see the low ends of your music. And this is a Wesley Chapel Studio. Is the name of the studio. This is where we do a lot of major projects, do a lot of video equipment, music videos, things of those nature. I'm gonna take you to the booth. Okay, this is the booth where you actually come and record. Got a TV screen here where you can put the words up if you don't memorize them. Got a couple mics. This is like a manly mic, very very expensive stuff.
Yeah.
Another mic is U87. Very good quality condensing mic. So just to get the true essence of the vocals.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, this is kind of where I do everything. And I got set up in my apartment where I can do like pre-productions and things of that nature.
Okay.
Sometimes if I don't feel like working in the main studio, I go home and I can mix the songs and get them sounding the way I would like them to sound. But pretty much that's a little tour of the studio.
Okay. I'm letting people call in if they want to. Hit option 1 when recording starts. Yeah, I'm just putting this in here in the chat room in case during our conversation, if anybody wants to call in, they can. I'm just putting that up there. So listen, I'm glad you were able to join in with us. I'm glad that those of you that are tuned in, if you were at the Great Gathering Hebrew Conference here in Fort Lauderdale at Bethel a few weeks ago, if you look on our channel, we have, I put up about a 1-minute video where we showed you the crowd and the people was just on their feet. They was just praising the Most High, and you heard music. That was this brother. That was him singing, Brother Lorvins. And let me tell you, he really blessed us. I'm gonna play something that you have real quick so that people can hear it here with us, so they can hear some of the stuff that you got going. Y'all check this out here.
Shouts out to my people, miserable to straight hallelujahs. 400 years, better let it move you. Messiah coming, better let it soothe you. Whoever knew we would be great. On the slave ships, we were stowaways. It never made sense that we were throwaways, but it makes sense we hit fadeaways. We serving the ultimate power, the most.
Here's another one called
Come here, come here, be a liar. So long worshiping on a Sunday. No more Christmas, no more Easter. I keep this holy day. Yes, the chains, they've been broken.
All right, there, my brother. You know, that was a great song. You're doing some great stuff, man. You're doing some. I like that song, We've Been Changed. I really like that. I like that song. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing.
Me personally, I guess I may look young, but I'm 41 years old. I'm from Tampa. I was born in the I was born in the Bahamas. My parents, they're Haitian. I came here when I was pretty young, and I was like maybe around 10, 11 years old.
Okay.
I've always been singing since I was 3 years old, kind of like in the music. Yeah, so it's kind of like in me. And I went to Dillard High School, as everybody know about the Wildcats. And then I got a full scholarship to go to Bethune-Cookman College, which is a historically black college. I had a full scholarship for doing chorale music, opera, classical music, things of that nature.
Yes.
And end up transferring to the University of South Florida. And I end up meeting my wife here, kind of like been doing a whole lot of music in the music scene. So been here ever since. And that's pretty much a little niche about me in regards to like the music side of it.
Okay. And so you've been doing this for a while.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, I did a lot of youth choirs in the church when I was like 16, 17. What else? So I've been doing a lot of that. I've been doing a lot of solos, and of course, with the concert chorale with Dr. Rebecca Steele, did a lot of solos, sung for very prominent people and politicians, and did a lot of music. Yeah, so I've been doing this for a long time.
Okay, okay. In our chat room, we want to say hello to Laughter, and there's several others that are there in our chat room. We want to say hello to you all. We're here with Brother Lorvins, who performed at the Great Gathering Hebrew Conference. If you care to call in, you can call us up at 1-833-4-BETH-L. And when you get the recording, just hit option 1 and the phone will ring, and we'll be able to talk to Brother Lorvins and any questions that you may have. Brother Lorvins, so how long you been in the truth, man? I mean, this is, when did you come into the truth? When did you get your awakening and all of that good stuff?
Well, you know, I was part of the mass awakening in late 2015, early 2016.
Okay. When you say the mass, because you know there was a lot of people woken up at that time.
Oh man, I'm not saying Donald Trump is responsible, but when he got elected, I knew it was something kind of shifty going on, and I was like, man, there's a shift going on, and my wife was, you know, introduced me to a lot of questions, things that were questionable, and when I looked further into it, I was like, yeah. And I started going on YouTube. You know, of course, you see the camps. Brother Yerushalayim was one of the first people I saw his videos and the camp stuff. And yeah, that definitely made my eyes open towards the Bible. And I started seeing a whole lot different. And, you know, God is the only one that wakes you up. And
absolutely.
I'm very happy that he was able to do that. At least had mercy on me and gave me some kind of grace to be able to wake up.
Yes, yes. And so, because I'm in that same awakening. It seemed like the Spirit just moved across the United States and woke up a lot of people, man.
So you were in the class of 2016.
I'm in the class of 2016. I think I'm going to get a Hebrew shirt and just say Hebrewism class of 2016.
2016, right.
I think everybody's going to know what we're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. I took the final exam in 2015. In 2016, I graduated.
Yeah, yeah. And so you had a song. So basically, you've been doing music all your life. Before I get into your album, you've been doing music all of your life.
For the most part, I started producing professionally for like artists in the in the world when I was 21 years old. So you could say that was back in 21 through 23. So I was back in 2001, 2002. And
Uh-huh.
that's when I kind of dabbled with the music industry. And then I went full fledged, like all throughout the 2000s, through 2010, up until I woke up, where I kind of diminished that and increased in another area.
Okay, okay. And if you could, I don't know if you're allowed to or not, or if you could, who are some of the professional people you've done some things for on that level?
Well, one of my major projects which I had no idea which even existed at the time, but one of my major achievements as far as like doing music is with an artist, a Jamaican artist called Turbulence. And anybody that's Jamaican or from the islands, they'll know who Turbulence is.
Okay.
He released an album called Love Me For Me,
Uh-huh.
which was the title of the song that I produced. Well, I produced 3 songs on that album, but the self-title of the album was the song that I produced. And, he gave me credit. It's a long story behind that whole, you know, placement and him doing that music. And but those is one of my credits that I received. And I mean, I've worked with other artists, hip hop artists such as Plies, Big Gates Records. They hired me to do one of their artists' music, named Fella, of course. I did his whole album, his whole mixtape. This was maybe about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay. Okay.
As usual, these guys, they end up getting locked up and, things happens. I work with an artist by the name of Jay Streets, got a little Universal single deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy because the artists, for some reason, they always have some kind of issue and never really can get over the hump. And I think God was probably preparing me for something else because these artists, they always end up messing up. You know what I mean? Worked with a couple of Rick Ross artists that he had under his belt.
Mm-hmm.
Did some stuff for OJ the Juice. I used to own a studio downtown in Tampa where I've had a lot of the major artists like DJ Khaled and drummer DJ Drama and BG from Cash Money, and these guys came to the studio and did their thing. So also worked with Bubba Sparks way back in the days, and
Okay.
just a plethora of work.
Wow, wow. And so now your music is basically dedicated to the Most High.
Dedicated. So I've, like John the Baptist, he decreased.
Okay.
So I decreased in that and increased in Yahuwah. I mean, the only person I think I work with now, his name is Rome G. He actually went viral, but his music a little more clean. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna throw you away. Hopefully, maybe I can win you over. And
Gotcha.
but I work with him, but he's gone viral, and a lot of the youth, they know him very well. So
Right.
he's currently the artist that, if I were to have some investment in time, it would be him.
Okay. Now you did a song and it's called Change. I want to play a little bit of that because
You might want to go to YouTube.
I'm just going to play a little bit of it on Spotify because on that one we can hear it better.
Oh, okay.
On the channel. So I'm going to play a little bit of that because I want to get from your perspective the motivation behind that song. We're just going to listen to a little bit of it. You all check this out here. And this is on, tell me about this album, We the People, before I play this song.
Well, We the People, obviously I woke up and I already knew that once I learned that we were the people, I was like, man, that had to be the title of the album because in this album was more geared towards like a variety of music. And
Okay.
when you listen to a lot of the music out there, and I love hip hop and I love all kind of music, there was a lot of hip hop, more stuff that's geared to the younger folks. But there weren't a lot of praise and worship. And, me obviously coming from the Christianity, church and all that, I was used to that praise and worship. You worship in spirit and in truth. And so there was some of that kind of missing. And so, I was like, let me make this album a little more variety because we are the people, whether you're young, old. So with this particular music, you got some music more for the traditional, church, and then a couple of hip hop joints, and then you got some more mainstream type of record that the young folks can kind of vibe to. So it's really an album for all of us, where everyone can listen to it.
Wow. And I like it. I love the album. I'm going to play this song, and I want you to tell us a little bit about this song right here. This is on the album called We the People, and this is a song called I've Been Changed. You all check this out. Be a liar. No more worshiping on Sunday. I've been changed. No more Christmas, no more Easter. I've been changed. I keep His holy days. I've been changed. Yes, the chains, they've been broken. I've been changed. All right, that's that song. I've been changed. Tell me, I love that song. I love the lyrics in it. No more Christmas, no more Easter, no more Sunday. Brother, you're going right into the part.
Oh, yeah.
What inspired this song? I can imagine. But
out of all the songs, that might be one of the most controversial amongst Christians because it's really, it's not attacking it. I'm just basically telling it like it is, with that song. And it's basically once 2016, I was like, you know what? I'm going to start being doer of the word versus just hearing of the word.
Okay.
Because, in Christianity, whether we like it or not, we don't like to admit things. We kind of sugarcoat things a little bit. We don't know why we did it, but we just did it. But it's because of our understanding of scripture. It just kind of gave us that mindset that everything is just kind of like nonchalant. And me in reading the scriptures, it was serious. I mean, the scripture said be doers of the word and not just hearers. Yes. So I was like, and I went back and I had to be reborn again I'm like, wait, hold up. It says, John 14:15, if you love me, keep my commandment.
Yes.
That's like a closed statement. There's no room for interpretation on that scripture. So I'm like, well, do I really love God? Do I really love Christ? And so he said, if you love me, keep my commandment, right? But you have to ask yourself, so what are the commandments? The commandments are the laws that he gave in the Torah. And it says no Sabbath. And that's one of the main things where it was like, you have to keep the Sabbath day, keep it holy, because he set it apart. I'm like, man, I'm about to start keeping the Sabbath holy. And then when you learn about Christianity and Sunday, how it's like sun worship, is paganism and things of that nature, Christmas falls into that. Easter falls into that. Valentine's Day, Halloween, all these things. And you're like, wait, hold up. And then you're like, well, if these aren't the days we can celebrate, then what days can we celebrate? And then you learn about the feast days. Yeah, God has his own holy days. And I started keeping those, you know what I mean? So it's just, that song basically said, I've been changed. I've repented from doing the things that I used to do, which are the traditional things that your grandmother, your father, your mother taught you. You just kind of let those things go because Christ said when he comes, he came to divide the homes.
Yes.
Sons against their daughters against their, mothers.
Absolutely.
So I hold no apology for this song because it's the truth.
And let me ask you this. What was that transition like? Is your wife into the understanding as well?
Oh, absolutely. And I you know what? I can raise my hand and praise the Most High for this because a lot of men can't say that. Me and my wife, we're in one accord. We walk together. We agree. And she sort of kind of came in a little bit before me.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
But I always been rooted in religion, in the Bible. Mm-hmm. And I've always had some questions, but I never asked them because, in Christianity, you just don't ask questions. You just tell you what it is. You just go with the flow, right? And so, but when she told me, I never really questioned it because I believe in the Bible. I believe in God's words. Mm-hmm. And so I was glad that he gave me the ear that I was able to hear it.
That's awesome. So what was the transition like? I mean, as a musical artist, there's two things that you're dealing with. And I want the audience to know that's listening in on our channel live. And if you all want to call in, you can do that. That's 1-833, the number 4, and the word Bethel. I put it in the chat room at the very top. You're going to get a recording. Just hit number 1. It'll come here, and you can talk to Brother Lorvins. Say whatever you want to say, any words of encouragement to him. You all can do that. So that's 1-833, the number 4, and the word Bethel. You're going to get a recording. Just follow it through where it says that you want to speak to the pastor, and you'll get us. So you can come on live and talk. That's what this show is about. So that's what the platform is about. So you all call in. Don't be shy in the chat room. So I want people to understand there's 2 things that you're transitioning from: your style of music and your way of life.
Right.
Fortunately, your wife was there.
Right.
So before we get into your change, what was it like? And you may have answered that already. For her changing you, was it a smooth transition?
Yeah, it was smooth because, at the end of the day, you love your wife. You're gonna listen to what she's saying, and and it wasn't like she had to force me or anything. Once she showed it to me, if it's in scripture, then it is what it is. I just didn't question it because it made sense. You see what I'm saying? And we didn't argue about like mundane things. Everybody is responsible for their own salvation. At the end of the day, it actually was smooth. Once I read, hey, stop eating pork, I just cut it cold turkey.
Wow.
I didn't have to like sneak and go eat it. Because you know what I look at? Because once, Black people are notorious for this. When they get sick and they go to the doctor, and the doctor tells them, hey, stop eating pork. What do? We cut cold turkey, we stop.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, but when God tells you to do it, you got a whole lot of problems and a whole lot of excuses. But a man tells you to do it, you're like, well, I want to die. But who's responsible for your life?
Absolutely, we are.
Yes.
So that was a good transition there.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was easy. It was nothing, nothing to argue about. And I'm a lobster eater, and I stopped cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
I ate lobster every week, shrimp, all that stuff. I cut all that cold turkey.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. And one thing I like is because your family is a lot of struggles that people don't really understand is that when the scripture says that if there be a believer and the other one's not a believer and they both desire to stay together, let them stay together.
Right.
The sanctification of the other spouse can lead to the coming in of the other spouse. So you all are a prime example of that. Would you say not?
Oh, absolutely. We're definitely a prime example of that. And not only that, we both believe. So, and my wife, man, she is what you call a true, she fears God. Okay.
Yes.
She fears God. So that's all I can say about that.
That's awesome. Now let me ask you this. The music transition, was that cold turkey as well?
That was cold turkey in a sense. I mean, it wasn't like, how would I put it? I was already selective when I work with clients anyway.
Okay.
So I didn't really work with clients that was just off the hook, just kind of like way out there. So most of my clients, they're really upstanding type of people. Yeah. And believe it or not, I minister to all of them. And I'm the kind of person, like, just like Christ, he sat with sinners, ate with them and all that. I don't mind. I'm not going to go to the people that are already saved. What's the point of that?
True.
You want if you got 100 sheep, 99 are saved. Go find the one that's missing. Absolutely. So I don't mind going to a studio where it's just crazy. And then, because as soon as I play my music, as I always do, and they always ask, who is this? And the music is a conversation starter.
Oh, your music, man, I tell you, it's awesome. And You know what? I'm going to play a little bit more. I'm going to go through a couple more tracks for you all out there. In the meantime, if you want to call in, 1-833-4-BETHEL. You're going to get a recording. Just hit the option to speak to the pastor. You're going to get us live. I got the phone right here. You all can call in. Again, that's 1-833-4-BETHEL. Stand by. We're going to hear some more songs here coming from this album that Brother L put together. I want to play that song, I've Been Changed Again, and we're going to go through a couple.
So stay, be a liar. So I'm worshiping on a Sunday. No more Christmas, no more Easter. I've been changed. I keep this holy day. I've been changed. Yes, the chains, they've been broken. To worship, bow down, all praise to you. To worship, and I need. Yeah, what you do? Oh, yeah.
All right, that's Brother Lorvins, from the album We the People. My brother, the music is just so awesome. I mean, it's just wonderful. Over in our chat room, Sister Deidre Israel says, all his songs is awesome. Drama Queen says, thank you, Deidre Israel. Drama Queen Salone, okay, she was just saying hello to Drama Queen. And then they say, I love your song, I love your music, Brother L. All right, that comes from Sister Deidre. They love your music. Tracy Haynes says, this is nice. And Sabrina, all the way from Riverdale, Israel God, she says, I like what I heard so far. And everybody saying, I love that music, love that music. Shalom, brother. Thanks for that music, Brother Lorvins. All right. So, man, listen, how can we get this out? How can we get it? What do people need? They go to Spotify, is that what it is?
Yeah, and before I even do that, and I want to thank everyone for their support and thank you for the compliments. Obviously, it's all esteemed to Yahuwah, our God, our Elohim. He deserves all the praise, and that's who I do it for. And the music itself, it's available anywhere you can find music, whether it be on Apple, iTunes, Tidal, Spotify. It's available on Amazon Music. It's available in over 130 digital platforms. Mainly, it's available also on my website, which is www.sonofshemites. That's Son of Shemites, SONSHEMITES.com.
Give that to me again. I'm gonna put that on the web. I'm gonna put that in the chat room. Give it to me one more time.
It's www. Okay, son, as in SON, of Shemites, SHEMITES.com.
So I'm putting that in the chat room for you all. You can go to that website. Son of Shemites is there. They got it. So that's something everybody can go to. And so you're on Apple Tunes, you're on Spotify, Amazon,
Tidal,
all platforms.
All the platforms.
The name, this is one of the albums. We Are the People.
This is my first album I released it on March the 5th.
This is the first album.
Yeah, this is the first album.
Wow, that's awesome.
I've already started working on the second one.
Oh, wow. I'm going to play this other song because this is one of the songs that you play on one of my brothers, Brother Michael Israel, on Spiritual Combat.
Spiritual Combat.
Yeah, this song right here is played. Y'all check this out. People. This one is We the People. I'm going to play this one too. Y'all check this out. I'm going to start that back.
Shouts out to my people, miserable to straight hallelujahs. 400 years, better let it move you. Messiah coming, better let it soothe you. Whoever knew it would be great. On the slave ships, we were stowaways. Never made sense that we were throwaways, but it makes sense we hit fadeaways. We serving the ultimate power, the most.
You know, one of my members told me this past Sabbath, she says, I have been listening to We the People. Brother L, they call you, Brother L. I've been listening, they said, I've been listening to that all day. And brother, when you did that song, Praise Yah, I mean, it just raised the people at the conference to their seat. Everybody was just jamming for the Most High.
Yeah, that was a fun song.
Did you have a good time at the conference?
I think people like this so much that even Ron Dalton, he loved the song so much. Now he's got me. They're gonna fly me out to Detroit to perform the song at the Great Hebrew Gathering in Detroit.
Yes.
He was like, man, you got to perform that song, man, because he saw the energy at Bethel, and he was like, man, the people really loved it, and all praises to the Most High, because I was like, wow, when you really see the fruit of the labor. It's just amazing. And that song, We the People, by the way, the rapper that you hear, his name is Jay Lutch, and he's with Rebirth Nation. Nation Building Right. So that's a little guest artist I have on there. I'm always looking to work with artists and, just put out music.
Well, my daughter was the one that sung. And she says, Dad, you got to talk to him for me. I want to do something with him. So I just want to let you know, I got to put it in there because she's going to watch this. So whatever you can do, she would love to work for you. She's got an EP out now. So I'm pulling her away from that side of the music, if you know what I mean.
Right.
And so you were a big inspiration to get her back. So I want to personally thank you for that.
All praise to Yah.
Yeah. So, one of the things that we talked about, and again, the conference, man, you and Minister Michael Norman, you guys just took that thing to a different level.
Right.
The energy in the room, Sabbath was just awesome. And so I tell Brother Ron Dalton, he's not going to be able to regenerate that. That was one of a kind. But I'm going to get up to Detroit as well. But let me just say this. We talked about having the Great Gathering Hebrew Conference again here in the state of Florida. It's going to be sometimes in the month of October. I'm talking to everybody. It's going to be within that time frame, either the end of the month or the beginning of November. I'm just talking and with our group, our church. I'm speaking with Brother Michael Israel as well. And we talked about, I approached you about putting some songs together for a version of a choir or an ensemble.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
Yes. So I want you all to know that we're going to give you more information about the fall conference. It's going to be the only one that we're going to be doing for the rest of the year. I am going to New Jersey. I am going to go to New Jersey, and I'm going to be doing some stuff up there, but it's going to be a Sabbath fellowship. But also, when we come back, you're going to put a song together and working with some artists here. Please put my daughter somewhere in there if you can. She's
with a voice like that, she got to have a solo.
Yeah. Well, she wants. I want you to put what I want you to do is put together a choir song. We're going to work with some ensembles. We're going to bring you back and forth from Tampa to here to get a good core group that can sing, and they are going to be the baseline so that when people come to the conference, there's going to be a musical workshop that we're going to have you put on. And so we're going to be, so those of you all that are listening, Brother Lorvins is going to be, when we do this conference annually, Brother Lorvins is going to be the one that's going to be doing the musical workshop and showing you all and talking to you all about putting lyrics together, what he does to get lyrics and songs and songwriting. And he's going to teach you all the choir songs. And we're going to have a night where we just have Hebrew singing performance. And of course, we're going to have y'all sing that Sabbath as well. So it's going to be a great event. We do have a place, man, that we're looking at. It sets 500 people. Okay. It's a very beautiful theater is what it is. And it has also a hall connected to it. So okay. We got some people that we're bringing in that has books, people like you that have albums out there and stuff like that, so that us in the Hebrew community can start doing things and supporting each other. We certainly want to support you and what you're doing. We appreciate what you're doing, the music that you're doing. We just pray that the Most High will continue to give you the lyrics. Because let me say something, brother. Your lyrics are reaching people. So people like you, Minister Michael Norman, I know there's a lot others out there. And if you all are out there, give me your email. I want to put you on the show as well. That's Bethel House of God at gmail.com. But this brother here is just doing an awesome job, an awesome work. And I just got to do one more song, man. I got to do one more. Which one you want me to do, Brother L?
Well, there's a song. It's kind of, I wouldn't say it's sad. It's deeper.
Deeper?
Yeah. When I wrote this song, I think it was related to that Amber Geyer when she killed that guy in his apartment. I mean, yes. It was all over the news. Yeah. You know, and it's like before I was in the truth, you know, I always saw tragedy, but it never really kind of hit you. You just see it, you be like, oh, another person got shot. But then when you got in the truth, and then Christ taught that we should love our brothers, and it's like I started seeing it even more now, and then it's like it's starting to hit me. And when that happened, I was so upset. I was like, okay, one thing is to shoot somebody in the streets, or shoot somebody because they're running from the cops, or something like that.
Right.
Yeah. Either way, it's bad that they do us that way, whether it's in the street or not. But you can almost correlate. Okay, why someone would get shot in the street, but to be in your home, you know,
and to do that while you're in your home,
in your own home, you know. Yes. And so it just dawned on me, and I had this track that I did, and I just started singing in the lyrics. I literally wrote the song in like 10 and 15 minutes called Deeper. And I said, you know what, it's gotta be something deeper, man. This is deep, you know, because
So you wrote that song in how long of a short time? You wrote
about 15 minutes, because I was so consumed by what happened and so hurt by it. It just flowed, you know, and I was very upset and angry, you know, because scripture said you can be angry, just don't sin.
Correct.
Don't be bitter. And I wasn't bitter. I was just so angry. I was like, you know what, I got to put this on wax. And so I ended up writing in the song, and that's what came out.
Wow. I want to play a little bit of that song, and because that was a sad situation. And do you find that you write better in that situation?
I do. Like when there's like an experience, and what happens is your emotion can kind of get high, and anything with my emotions. When you meet me, you would think I never get upset. You would think I never get upset because I transfer my energy towards music. And so, that's my outlet. And I got so upset that I just started singing, because that's what happens to me. If I get upset or get angry about something, I just start singing, because that's the way to release. And that's basically, because whenever that happens, I write better.
Okay. Well, let's play a little bit of that song because I think that song describes a lot, and it caught you at a moment that you were inspired to write. So it's Deeper by Brother L. We got Brother L here on our channel tonight, and we're gonna play this song here. Somebody put in there, they said play all that song just like he said. It's deep. They wanted me to play all of it. No, I'm teasing you all tonight. Drama Queen says I still haven't been able to watch the report of what Cop Amber did. Wow. So they want me to play that one more time, so I'm gonna play that again, brother. Right, brother. Now, Brother L, how much is this album?
That album, you can get it online. The digital copy online, where you can actually download it. You get it within a couple hours. It's $9.99. It's $15 on the album.
Okay.
And then you can get the hard copy CD. It's $12.99. It's only $12.99 because I have to ship it out. It costs like $4 for me to ship it out, but it's $12.99 for the hard copy of the CD.
And they can go to your website.
They can go to the website www.sonofshemites.com, and they can buy it there. And if you have an Apple or iPhone, I think iPhone don't really let you download anything on your phone, so you can actually get a hard copy, or you can just go to Apple Music and you can buy it there also. So anytime when you stream it on Spotify, they pay me for it. I haven't seen anything on it yet, to be honest, so I don't even know what's going on with that, but perhaps maybe it's not being streamed as much, but that's one way you can also support the ministry.
Okay, so we got your website posted up, and I'm going to get the song. Can you get it on the Android where I can have it on my phone? And
Android will allow you to download it. Like if you go to the website and buy it for $9.99, you get a digital email, and you can download it to your phone.
Okay.
And then, it'll be compact all in one place. The way is the album, or if you can go to Amazon or however, you can listen to it there also.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on my phone, brother. And would it take long to do that on the Android?
Oh no! As soon as you get it, within 5 minutes, it can download it.
Okay, so I can go to your website and get it from Android. Get it from my Android.
Get on my website. What happens is when you buy from the website, within a couple hours, you'll get an email saying the album, the digital album, and you just download it.
Got you.
And then when you download it on your phone, it's going to be on your phone. It goes right directly to your music player.
Okay, good.
Right. And it'll be labeled Lorvins, We the People, all the song name, everything.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to support that. You all go there and support Brother Lorvins. Brother Lorvins is going to be back with us. Somebody says they want a hard copy. They can get a hard copy also by going to
the website.
Okay, so they want a hard copy. So I see that in the chat room. So we'll make sure that they can get that. Thank you also for supporting. Those of you that are in the chat room, hit the like button. Please hit the like button so we can get this out. Brother Lorvins, thank you so much. We're looking forward to you coming back to South Florida for the next Great Gathering Hebrew Conference. And I'm glad you're also going to be up in Detroit. We're going to get up there as well. And of course, being that you're just in Tampa, you're just a few hours away. When you do come over back home on this side to visit your parents, don't forget, let me know, because you're going to be performing at Bethel for us every Sabbath that you come in town, my brother.
Absolutely, it'll be my pleasure. Are we still doing the Passover thing you mentioned?
Yes, the Passover is going to be next weekend, the 19th and the 20th. So we hope that you're in town that day, or you can come in town that day, because you're going to have at least 2, 3, or 4 songs, and by request, praise Yah. Yes, sir. So
you just let me know which day, because I know you said you wanted me to come down on one of the days of Passover. So You just gotta let me know which day it is.
Sabbath, that's the 20th, April the 20th.
Okay.
April the 20th. We want you to come down and be with us and bless us, and so we can continue to be a blessing to you. So we're
Absolutely.
for you on that day. And also bring, although I'm going to download a CD, bring me a CD so I can buy that too. And because I really enjoy your music, brother. Really.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I won't forget the copies this time, because last time when I went, I forgot the physical copy. So I won't forget.
Wow. Yeah. And like I said, some of the people at Bethel did get it. They did buy it, and
Okay.
they just came. Like I said, Sabbath. They said they've been listening to it all day. She said all week. That's all I've been listening to is that album. So thank you very much, brother. I know you're doing some work, and you showed us your studio earlier. I know you got a lot of work to do there, and you continue to do work. All praises to the Most High be for you, and we'll continue to keep you in prayer, and we definitely will have you on again.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. And every one of you that's listening, keep Most High, let him lead you to whatever course in your life. And that's really what it's all about, because at the end of the day, the whole duty of man is to fear God and keep his commandment. And again, I appreciate all of you for your support. And thank you, Pastor Johnson, for the opportunity to come on your platform to be able to, just show esteem to our Most High, and also showing him the music that he's given me and the gift that I can share with everyone so that they can bless our Elohim.
Absolutely. Thank you, my brother. We talk soon. To all of my Israelite brothers and sisters out there, thank you all for tuning in. Don't y'all forget to hit the like button. This is Brother L. You all know where to go. All the information is in the chat room. Let's go and support this brother so we can continue to get his music out. Peace and shalom to you, my brother. We'll talk soon.
Shalom to you all.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye.